I looked through some of your videos and I checked your music, for example, and I liked your music, but there was kind of like profanic language or whatever you call it. Like how do you feel of that, like about that stuff, like, you know, using the words like bitch and hoe and stuff like that? Like,
I feel great about it.
Yeah.
I think that like it's not the words that actually define us. It's like the feeling behind the word or the energy behind the word. I don't like have any like ill intentions, or like I don't like try to like be like, I don't know, malevolent with the things I say. I think it's just like kind of how I talk. I do like, I am conscious of like, you know, which words to use in like the right situations. But like in my music, I can just express. That's one thing I like about my music, and also like painting too. Is like I can express myself however I want to express myself, and I don't have to really worry about, you know, who's looking or who's watching. I mean, I guess maybe I should, but to be an artist, I think one of the best things you can do is be vulnerable, and sometimes that comes out and shit, fuck. But you know, in the right situations, I can dial it back. But I kind of
that was the first time I heard someone saying like, referring to being vulnerable when it comes to saying bitch and hoe. like I'm with you though. Like it's like hard to like, okay, so that was like, for me, I mean, to be honest, and I believe in being honest and being straight, like, because like thinking something and not sharing it is way worse than just saying it. Right. Like when I saw that, I felt like, okay, I cannot trust this guy to have empathy towards people we interview, like trust him to, you know, behave in a good way. What if, like, let's say now that we're approaching Oprah and she's like, okay, I'm gonna YouTube or Google these guys to see who they are, or she tells some of her staff to do that, and she finds this guy saying bitch and hoe, and like, what is like Time's Up gonna think about it? What is Me Too gonna think about it? How does people in general think about it? Definitely. I'm not just thinking out of my own, like, that can hurt me, but I'm also thinking about like, just, so I said, I did this skateboard trick the other day. And there was like, it was building up a lot of pressure because I'd seen this guy go down this hill. I don't know if you know LA River. So, you know, these high banks on the side. Yeah. So this one guy out of the group of maybe 50 there, and this one guy went down the whole thing and he just slammed and he just rolled like almost all the way into the water. And then no one else tried it. And then, like, before everyone was gonna leave, I was like, I have to try this because I know I have a chance of like making that, and I've seen that one on videos like for years, and I've been like, I think I can go down that one, you know. So I was like, I do not want to go to Sweden without trying. So I asked these people, can you know, stop my board from going down? And yeah, sorry, long story for a short thing, but so I make it, but I still have to like lay down and slide to stop before I get to the water. So I just like, but then, you know, feeling like that, like, oh yeah. I think I said fuck yeah, and then that guy responded with like hell yeah, and like now that's like, even though I feel like, okay, the feeling was just like, yes, I'm so glad I'm not, like, that was so crazy and I'm so glad I'm not hurt. I hate that, you know, that's what comes to mind, you know.
But why though?
Because like hell is the last thing I want to promote, you know. I want to come out of there and say, God, yes, thank you, you know. I love God. And I want to, you know, and I.
But the hell yeah, like, illustrates the passion behind it, and like that fuck yeah, like those. Like,
yeah, and that wasn't even me. Like, I mean, that was the owner of the skate shop that was doing the event. But but like, I think I was the fuck yeah. But it sounds like I'm both of them. But yeah, but so.
I see what you're saying, and like I can, in the right situation, I would definitely tone it down. But it's like we look at hip hop artists like Migos. Do you know who the Migos are?
No.
That's like one of the biggest hip hop groups, if not the biggest hip hop group in the world right now. And Cardi B, one of the biggest female hip hop artists.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
They have pretty graphic lyrics, and they use a lot of F-bombs and B-words and things, but you know, I think what.
But it also creates something. You have to realize, like, or we have to realize that, like, what we put out, like, people copy it, and like that's the thing with the whole worldimprovement.com thing too. Is like, I realize that Hollywood, the music industry, they create the, you know, not caring about other people, not caring about other animals, the prison industrial complex, the war military industrial complex. Like these things, they produce the not caring, like, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter. That whole thing would not be necessary if people just always respected other people and thought about like how would this feel from someone else's point of view. So like even if like most people maybe are now so numbed down that we don't really take bitch and hoe or hell, we don't take that seriously. Like there are some people who do, who maybe like got beaten up in their house all day long, and like you know, get called bitch and hoe and get.
My parents definitely regularly use those words.
Yeah. So like I guess what I'm saying, I'm not trying to preach. I'm more like trying to like, you know, explain my view of how I see it. Like, and I swear, because like it's been inside me for so long, you know. But it's like I try to avoid it, and I try to like correct myself. Like when I swear, like I just go like, oh no, I mean like this is heaven, or I mean like, oh no, this is like, even if it's silent, even if it's silent to myself, I try to do it because it's a goal of mine to just like have 100% like positive things
great.
Coming out of my mouth, you know.
I wish. I think one day I could probably get to that point, but
I hope we all can one day, you know. But and it's not just like about talking, but also doing, like
well, because you know our
thinking
words do
what we
carry
think.
Power. I saw this study about there was this, I don't know, I want to say Chinese, but I don't really know for sure. But there was a scientist, and he wrote words on like glasses of water, and then he looked at the crystalline structure of the water, of how those words had like affected it. And the positive words, the structures were very beautiful, they were clear.
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese, there we go. And on the like the bad words, it was like the structures are really jagged and chaotic. And so I definitely see where you're going with that. I definitely think it is part of the culture to kind of like, I don't know, I just don't see those, I do see them as bad words, but like I said, given the right situation, I wouldn't be opposed to taking the video down or putting up an edited version. I've edited versions, you know? So, but yeah, I'm a rock star, man. But I love people though, and I love to help people.